Joanne? Well, schools have had the right to suspend kids who've been bullying, but now they've got the right to expel once this legislation is passed. But an Ottawa councillor whose son was bullied and ultimately committed suicide isn't sure this is the right approach.
To those of you who face bullying,
Dalton McGuinty is promising Ontario students that it gets better.
why would students be bullied?
But he says the government needs to make it better.
Now we're stepping it up, and we're saying it can be the subject of expulsion, which is the most severe consequence that a school can impose.
McGuinty says the recent suicide of Ottawa teenager Jamie Hubley played a big part in drafting this bill. Hubley, who was openly gay, had been bullied. His father says the legislation is a great first step, but says we need to find out why kids are bullying to begin with.
Maybe we need to be talking to Children's Aid or have a mandatory referral put in here so that Children's Aid or the Ottawa Police or Public Health, somebody gets involved.
Haley Bowe isn't waiting for legislation to protect her. The 10-year-old was confronted at this Ottawa school last week by a 9-year-old girl who Haley says threatened to suffocate and stab her. The Catholic Board has suspended the bully.
Whoa!
Haley's mom says extra protection was needed, so she's taking it.
I decided it was time that Haley stopped being the victim and she needed to gain more self-confidence and be able to stand up for herself.
Any of you that's been bullied in the past?
More than half the students here say they've been victims of bullies.
We teach students that to be strong and be confident when they're walking around.
So the last time Sahib Saeed was grabbed,
then I said, stop bothering me, and I go to Taekwondo, then he left.
Haley's mother says it's sad it's come to this and hopes this new bill will give students like her daughter the safety net she deserves in school.
It's time to take off the kid gloves and deal with it the way it should be dealt with.
Well, it seems the political parties can't agree on how to handle this issue. This afternoon, the Conservatives introduced their own anti-bullying legislation that focuses on raising awareness of this issue at all the grade levels. Caroline?
Joanne, if a student is expelled, what happens then?
Well, they're out of the school, but they're not out of the system. So the school boards have special classrooms, in fact, special schools for these kids that they continue on in the academic stream, but they're also handled basically for their behavioral issues.
Okay, so they get some lessons on that as
That's right.
well. Okay, CTV's Joanne Shea reporting for us tonight. Thanks.
Thanks.